Hey, this is Bonnie Cribbs. You are watching For the Love of Disney World. I love Disney so much that I picked myself up and moved from Nashville, Tennessee, all the way to Celebration, Florida, just to be as close as possible to all the magic. So stay tuned, subscribe, keep on watching, and I'll share all the magic, all the joy, all the excitement, all the adventure that comes with living next to Disney. I'm so pumped. I'm doing something tonight for the first time ever. I am going to the Villains After Hours, and I don't have a clue of what to expect. I've seen like bits and pieces of it, but so little do I know about what to expect. So let's go explore it together. You want to go with me? The first thing after getting into the Magic Kingdom was to get one of the Villains After Hours event guides. I wanted the map. I wanted to figure out what specifically was being offered for the Villains After Hour event that isn't normally there for me to experience. One of the benefits of these after-hour events is the extremely small crowds. Like, there's hardly anybody at these events. Disney does that intentionally. They don't want a lot of people there. They want to make this a really cool, small crowd event. And this allows you to pretty much just walk on the rides without any wait, or at least a very short wait. But I ride the rides all the time, so I wanted to make sure I took advantage of the offerings that are specific to the Villains After Hour event. The first thing I noticed was the stage show. It's called Villains Unite the Night. This was definitely something I wanted to experience. I also wanted to experience the fire-breathing float, Maleficent, as it roamed around the park. There's also several rides that have a Villains overlay or at least some special components to them just for this event. I knew I wanted to experience Space Mountain in the complete dark with the Villains music playing. I just knew that was going to be so cool. It sounded so incredible to me. So I wanted to experience that. There's also several photo pass locations with magic shots that include Villains too. Seriously, how cool is that? In my head, I'd created this game plan and I was ready to take advantage of everything the After Hours event had to offer. Villains After Hours actually begins at 10 p.m. So at this point, I had about, 4 hours to kill. So it was really, really hot. So I decided to take advantage of the air conditioning and just take in some of the shows, some of the rides. And I also wanted to see Happily Ever After before the event officially started.
I think I'll take one of those newfangled trolleys down to the drugstore soda fountain and meet the boys for a cold sarsaparilla. Well, that's progress for you. And speaking of progress, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me.
Cause this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness!
So the Villains After Hours just started. I don't have a clue of what to expect, but we're going to walk around, we're going to explore it, we're going to see what's happening. But I know this, it's 10 o'clock on the dot and the party has started.
Because this party's gonna be going all night long, ladies and gentlemen. If you came to rock, let me see your hands up. Come on. Let's go. Wow. Hey, that's it. Make it feel good. Hey.
Thank you. Alrighty, so you can call me a galactic hero right now.
You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
Alrighty, so just like I always do, I am on the People Mover. I love the People Mover, so I keep on riding it. But this is what I found out about the Villains After Hour party already. Disney spared no expense with this, from the DJ and everything on the castle, and it's got its own projection light. The castle looks so incredible, but all the lights around the hub, oh my word, details everywhere. I love it. I mean, it's so cool that Disney went to all out. I mean, all out on this Villains event, at least on the hub. And so after I left the hub, oh, I noticed this too. You get free drinks, free popcorn, and free ice cream. Can't beat that. And then I walked over to Tomorrowland. And when I got into Tomorrowland, I jumped on the Buzz Lightyear ride, no wait, literally just walked onto it. And now the People Mover, just walked onto the People Mover. I'm actually in this car all by myself, the whole vehicle. So that's kind of fun. Okay, so I think I may have just gotten a little insight into what Space Mountain's going to be like for this. It was pitch black. I mean, totally black. No lights on at all, no stars or anything. And there was villain music playing in it. And this creepy sounding villain music. So it's going to be a completely different experience. I have got to try it out. So up next, going to Space Mountain. Alrighty, so a little change of plans. I realized that the castle show, the Villains Castle show, is going to start in about 15 minutes. So I'm going to ride the teacups real quick and then go over to the castle show because I definitely want to experience that. Hear those villain sounds? Oh my word, so cool. So many details with this villain party.
This place. Who keeps a kingdom like this? So sparkly, so clean, so boring. Hades rules! Booyah! It's a dead world after all. Wait, where was I?
Holy cow, that stage show was amazing. I believe it's called Villains Unite the Night. Villains Unite the Night. And I have never seen that many pyrotechnics, that much fire, that much fireworks from a stage show, that incredible lighting like that. Holy cow. So many actors, so many good actors and dancers, the music and the fireworks. And I don't know if you could see it from the video or not, but even back behind the stage, back behind the castle, there was lighting effects and everything going on in the background. So incredible, so incredible. So I'm still going to go ride Space Mountain, or at least that's the plan. But the Maleficent, the float with the fire-breathing dragon, that is actually going to come through come through here in a few minutes, and I wanted to wait around for it just to see it. If I don't see it now, my next option is at 1:20 in the morning, so I want to see if I can catch it tonight. Okay, so I got to see the float, and oh my word, was it so cool. All the details, all the like, the fire coming out, just the way it's like so mechanical. The characters that were around, like the guys on stilts and everything. And I know you can't see it that well with this camera, so I'm sorry, I don't know what to do about that, but it's really cool. Then someone was looking for the bathroom, and I sent them to the wrong place. I feel so bad about it. I was thinking Pecos Bill. Pecos Bill's probably closed tonight, but anyway, that's the way it goes. Now, since I'm over here, I'm going to go try to ride Pirates of the Caribbean. There's a special villains overlay with that as well, so let's go see what that's all about.
Turn around. Capitan Barbosa is that way. He fights Jack Sparrow.
Spare yourselves. I'm trying to warn you the danger of Captain Barbosa.
Ahoy there, crew. For your safety, remain seated. Keeping your hands.
Oh, quit your clucking. The gentlemen want the rum. Don't ya, boys?
Oh my word, Space Mountain was crazy. Completely dark. I mean, absolutely no light whatsoever. The villainous music playing. Such a really cool experience. Really, it should be sponsored by some kind of chiropractor or something. I don't know. But it's crazy because you don't know like where you're headed. You don't know which direction you're about to turn or anything. It's intense. But I liked it. It's really a lot of fun. So I got out of there about 12:55, and so I had 5 minutes to spare. I started to jump on the People Mover real quick, but I decided, hey, instead of doing that, let me go get one more bottle of water. Y'all, I swear I probably got like 10 bottles of water tonight. They're free. They were giving away that, ice cream, the strawberry bars, popcorn, any kind of like bottled drink. And so, and it's like the full size Dasani too. And so the way I look at it, at $3.50 a piece, I basically got $35 back from my ticket price for coming tonight. But oh my word, it's been so incredible. It is now after 1 o'clock. I've got my alarm set already for 6 o'clock in the morning. I've got in the morning I'm getting to go take a tour of the Grand Destino. Is that how you say it? Grand Destino Resort, the new one over at Coronado Springs. I get a sneak peek at it tomorrow, and a work in the morning. So I'm getting up really early to get to go see it. So maybe, hopefully, 4 or 5 hours of sleep tonight. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Villains Party with me tonight. It was such a blast.